Valentine Marshall, you have been found guilty. However, this time I will spare your wretched life. Sally Fisher, you have appeared before me on numerous occasions, and it seems that you have not learnt your lesson. Therefore, I have no alternative but to sentence you to death. Sally Fisher, you will be hung by the neck until you are dead. Take them away!
This group of family and close friends have come together to investigate the paranormal. They are eager to find evidence to share with the rest of the world. Everything you see and hear will be 100% genuine.
Their wish to understand why people from the past are still here today sends them on a quest. They want to know why spirits inhabit our world. Every second of footage is independently analysed and can be verified, even if it cannot always be explained. This story began way back in 2014, when the Paranormal Misfits and special guest Blaze Bailey and invited friends were researching the Galleries of Justice in Nottingham to film for the series. However, they experienced more than they were expecting.
A big ball of blue energy. I'll be honest now, I actually think that's the spirit who's down in that cell as well. I'm just trying to say I go, as soon as you just gone, you know what I say?
What is it? One of the best things I've ever, that's the best thing I've ever seen in my life. That was slammed shut.
Today, the Paranormal Misfits are investigating the Galleries of Justice, reported to be one of the most actively haunted locations in Britain. Built on an original Saxon settlement, its dark history dates back to 600 AD, known as the Dark Ages. It is the only place in Britain where one could be tried, convicted, and sentenced.
While Mario sensibly checks the equipment, the rest of the Misfits are up to their usual playful antics before the serious business of investigating begins.
Right, where are we going, girl? Well, I've got to go eat first.
How is it?
CJ, Phil and Jack head down to the lower cells for the first investigation. The lower cells are where prisoners lived out their final hours.
So these are the cells where people would have been kept just before being hung. So you can imagine there'll be a lot of emotions in these rooms.
So if there's anyone here Can you tell us your name? Can you say CJ?
Oh no way! That is unbelievable.
Yeah.
He tried and then it suddenly did. Oh, what?
Go on, can you say Jack?
I don't want to.
Don't. Maybe.
If you want us to leave, say Jack. Say Phil. I did.
There we go.
Phil.
It doesn't like me.
That's brilliant. Right, you don't like Jack, do you? Say Jack.
Doesn't like me.
I told you, it's you they don't like in here.
What do you think of me?
Dick.
I thought I was a dick. Come on, tell us what you think of Jack.
I don't feel I want to be down here.
Say really loudly what you want to do to Jack.
Oh no.
You've got to come down here on your own, Jack, later. Sorry, mate.
Oh no.
Jack has been challenged. He will return later in the programme to do a lone investigation.
It's Phil, now about to go down to the laundry room. I've got to say, I don't normally get scared. But for the first time I can actually hear the wobble in my voice, and you might be able to hear it a little bit as well. The thing is so dark, you've actually got to use the camera light to see where you're going. The horrible thing is about these steps, and I've experienced it earlier on. If you've got to do a runner, these steps really aren't the best steps to be doing it. Yeah, it's not great. I'm a bit surprised by myself a little bit. I'm a bit nervy actually, and like I said, this is probably the most active location I've ever been to, and it's the only one that really makes me a bit jittery, what I've experienced anyway. Right, the atmosphere's changed in here now, and I really get the sense of just this horrible feeling. But it's really not nice. Now, it is a very female orientated room in this section, and it was where the ladies would have been, the laundry room. But there would have been at times male presence down here, and there's one in particular who likes to make himself known to people in here, and he really makes people feel uneasy in this room, and he's a very intimidating kind of personality. He is this very dominant, intimidating person, and as I've just said that, then I'm actually seeing things now in my mind's eye with this man, and some of the sort of not very nice things he would have done to people. Are you the intimidating one? Walking around outside this room and not actually entering this room? I'm allowing you to come in. I think you're actually going to make it uneasy in here for Joanne later. I know Joanne's coming in. I think you find it easier with women to intimidate. And I honestly feel like when Joanne and any of the other ladies come in, I honestly think this is where they're going to very much experience either being touched. If there's any spirit here, I know this man is standing outside, not wanting to come in. I thought I heard some shuffling. I'm going to have a look in him. I'm going to go investigate in a minute and see what that was. I'm not one of these that's going to sit there. Hello? That wasn't very nice. That was not very nice. Now, it may have been my hood. It may have been my hood. Oh, that was horrible. Something was literally touching the back of my head. Something was and I kid you not, something was touching the back of my head. Right, I'm leaving, I'm going out, I'm going to go and have another investigate, but that was really... It's like, you know, when you get a spider's web and it's just like, over your... Oh. Right, I'm going to stop banging about that.
Me and CJ are in the lower passageway. The reason why we decided to come down here is because there's two men down here that absolutely hate women. One's called Ben and one's called William. Come on, Ben. And you, William. You got two. I just heard footsteps down there. I don't know if you did. Come on, if that was you, coming forward.
We're outnumbered here. Just two women on their own. Should we move further down?
Yeah, come on in.
Shall I get this?
Yeah.
That's really dark in there.
Is it? Let's have a look. Oh, I can't see the wall. I nearly walked into it. Do you know what? I've heard most of tonight.
What?
Jingling. Like, you know, like
keys or something?
Yeah, keys and chains.
What's that?
What?
What's that black thing right there? What the fuck was that? What's that?
What?
What's that black thing right there? What the fuck was that?
What the hell was that?
I saw it through the camera, so whatever that was, I think we've got it.
Nice try.
It was standing right behind me. It was
You!
pure black
shadow. Freak out.
Oh.
Was it black?
Alright, so well done, you scared me for a second.
I bet you're laughing now.
I'm coming back.
Yes.
I do feel like something is in there.
There's definitely something. Is it still recording? Yeah. Oh, wait, take me please.
Oh, yeah. Right, ready?
Go.
Okay, so myself and Joe doing a vigil down in the corridor by the cells, and we thought we'd move it further into the cells, trying to be brave. And we stood by what's supposed to be one of the most intimidating cells, and we had the camera on the both of us. And I saw this black mass figure standing behind me, just above me like this, and the shoulder came just past me, and I looked, I said, what's that? I thought, is that my shadow? And then I saw it was a black mist, and it sort of swayed like that, and we freaked, and we ran. But we stopped, we've come back, and we're gonna try again.
We leave Joanne and CJ for the time being as we join Mario and Nikki in the pits. The pits and medieval caves are where people were thrown and left to die, including children. 2 small girls have been seen on numerous occasions.
We're down here in the pits, which is a really small enclosed space. Gives you quite a heavy feeling. Yeah, not a very nice feeling at all, to be honest. This is quite active down here. People have reported taking lots of pictures, and afterwards when they're developed, they can see faces or children, so it's quite an active area. So hopefully, if we wait here, we should get some evidence.
So are the girls still around? If there's any girls in here, just do something. Make yourself known to us. Perhaps you could walk in front of the light. I'm not too sure. Were they found in that corner?
Yeah. Can you imagine though being just thrown down here for stealing some bread and just left here to die? That must have been awful. Just such a sad feeling.
And it wasn't that, you know, I think it was back in the 1780s. It was actually still active. It was quite disgusting, really. Just to know that it was still happening. It just seems all restless, doesn't it? Did you hear that? Yeah, I just heard that.
Make a noise.
Come on, don't be scared.
I think I just heard a noise over there as well.
I'm actually struggling to breathe.
Yeah, it feels quite heavy on my chest.
Yeah, it does mine. What?
I don't know if it's a feeling of feeling trapped.
Yeah, like lack of oxygen.
But that's how they probably felt down here, trapped at the bottom. Just feels so heavy on my chest. Like, you want to take a deep breath, like...
You alright?
No, I really do feel sick and my chest is really tight.
Is it?
Yeah. You know that pure, you know when you're a child and you feel really scared? That's how I feel. Do you mind if we get out of here for 5 minutes? Can we film out there for a little bit? So unfortunately the light sensor didn't go off in the pits, but the feeling was so intense on your chest. It feels like you can't breathe in there.
It's just like a relief that we're back
Coming out there, I can breathe now, but in there, I don't know if I'm picking up emotions from children. That's how I feel, that I'm a scared child and I want to run away.
Jack makes his way back to the dark cells. This time, he is alone and prepared to face the spirits that threatened to cause him harm.
Hello guys. Right, I am currently outside. I'm currently outside in the yard, about to go into the sheriff's dungeon. This is where earlier tonight I had on the echo box that they didn't actually like me. They mentioned my name, they mentioned various other things that wouldn't describe as pleasant as they wanted to do to me. So, and that was with CJ and Phil, so I'm going in and sorting it out. So it's just me now, and that's what they wanted. They said they wanted me. They didn't like me. So I'm being courageous and walking in here on my own. I'm going to do a vigil on my own. And let's see what happens. Can't say I'm not scared, because I am really quite scared. So Spirit, or whoever was trying to intimidate me last time, are you here? It's Jack, the one that you called out multiple times. You've got me all to yourself. So if whoever is in here with me, please make yourself known, like rattle a chain. If that happens, I'm running. I really want it to happen, but at the same time I don't want it to happen. Oh, you got to be joking me. There is a facial recognition square on the monitor where I'm meant to be sitting. I know you can't see it, but I can see it and it's moving around and I don't like it. Come on. Don't do this to me. Please don't do that to me. Right, there we go. Scared away. Okay. Right. See, you gotta be joking. He's come back again. So it's literally, there's a square there, there's a square around my face, and there's a square right here. Oh no. So I'm literally sat next to someone. I get really, really freaked out. So you the one that wants to hurt me? Oh, you feel like... oh, it does feel like someone's whispering in my ear. Oh, my face is really cold on this side. And it's pretty warm on this side. So am I sat where you usually sit? What's that noise? I'm feeling really sick now. And it smells like pipe tobacco now. Oh, I feel so sick. So you're sitting right next to me, Spirit? Or... oh my god. What if I've got such bad pressure on my head? I love doing this show. Sit next to pals, sit next to ghosts. They can't hurt you. They can't hurt you. You'd hope not. I'm gonna sit here. See what happens now. There we go. Why is there two? Man. Wow. I just sat where that square was, where... oh, God. So Spirit, I know you're here, because I can see your facial recognition on that screen right next to me. And what was that? Oh my God. What we're going to do is we're going to get back out. But I'm actually quite disappointed, because it was promising to hurt me. Whatever was down here earlier was promising to hurt me. Like when all three of us were down here, it picked me out specifically on the echo box, and I don't know, I was expecting worse. There were obviously a few noises, and down in the holding cell there was other things, but yeah.
The Misfits regroup for an investigation in the lower passageway, but the events of the night are having a profound effect on Jack.
Right, come on then, let's start. How are you feeling, Jack?
Cheers.
You feeling sick?
No.
Are you feeling tired?
No,
Drained?
Just see, concentrate.
If there's anyone here with us, use all of our energies. Let us know that you're here. Swing one of the gates.
If you can't slam the gate, can you just push one a little bit, make it squeak? Thomas, are you back with us again?
Wow, I'm looking in. I'm really feeling woozy. Yeah, like really woozy.
Thomas, if that's you making Joe feel a bit funny, can you do it to someone else?
Are you swaying?
I don't know. I feel a bit weird.
Do you feel weird? How many do you think are down there?
Pissed.
2 here now.
2 men. Who are they, do you reckon?
They're the ones I've always picked up on.
Is
It's Thomas and that,
Slender Man
it's Thomas and that Proctor guy, whoever he is.
Do you think they're trying to intimidate us?
But they're the one that I don't feel are too nice towards women. Because my neck's tingling, right there.
Is it?
Like someone's almost got their hand on it. Not like, I don't feel they're putting pressure on it, just like literally just their hand there.
Like the places of the tingles, you mean? Who died?
Do you know that's been happening all night, the camera's dying out?
I keep thinking that over there.
You've got 2 women here, do something.
I'm getting a really cold breeze. It's from this way.
There is a cold breeze, it's warm, isn't it, down here?
Yeah,
It's quite, it is a cold
definitely.
breeze.
Oh, I haven't been cold at
No.
all until just now.
No, it's been warm.
I could feel it like...
So is it Thomas and...
I don't know this other guy's first name.
You don't?
His surname's Proctor, that's all I know.
So come on, both of you, do something. We're just all standing here looking at you. None of us here are scared of you at all. Especially the women.
You have to do something more to intimidate us, if that's what you want.
It's getting colder, isn't it? Does it feel colder?
You can definitely feel it.
Yeah.
Thomas Gray, if you're here, come and do something within the circle. Or if you don't want us down here, do something to get rid of us. Close one of the gates, slam it shut. I just feel like my neck's getting squeezed.
Do you? Does he try and intimidate you that
yeah,
way?
It's the back of my neck, it's just doing that.
Who do you think that is? Thomas Gray doing
Thomas,
that one? What did he do? Like,
Tried to rape someone.
did he?
Yeah.
That's probably why he's trying to intimidate the women
Right,
then.
that's what I'm saying, they've both been done for rape, these 2 men.
Right.
Both of them.
Maybe it's a good idea if we do our own down here.
Yeah.
Is that dangerous?
They can't hurt you. They can't physically hurt you, they can try.
Yeah. So come on, come and do something, especially to one of the girls.
Come and play with my hair.
Come play.
I don't want to tell anyone.
You'll start twiddling.
Yeah, can you imagine?
Come and play with my hair.
Is no one else feeling pressure in their neck?
No, I'm
just
getting a
constantly-
backache, but I don't know if that's because we've
As soon
been
as you
standing for
said
a
it,
while.
It was like...
Come on. Is this all you've got? Both of you? You're just both going to stand there looking at us and that's it? What do you think if you said something quite aggressive to them, or do you think they just won't care? Do you think they hate the fact that if us women were aggressive to them? Yeah. I feel like it's like a power thing.
I didn't even feel like that worked though.
I think it did, but every time, yeah. They want to catch you off guard, isn't it? Yeah.
The strange thing about these two as well, they're not from the same time period. It's like they're aware of each other, but then they're like 100 years apart, these two, it feels like.
That's quite a lot of years as well, isn't it?
They're not here at the same time.
But they both know they're both here.
Thomas Gray's here after. He's the second one that's here. He's here a long time after.
Did you like a whine then as well?
I thought I heard like rustling.
Yeah, I heard like a rustle,
Bottom of
like
the
a
stairs.
little conversation or something.
If you're just outside the doorway there, do you want to come in? Do you want to bang on the door? We know you've got enough force to slam one of the gates. You can do a lot more than just squeeze my neck. You can.
Give us a scare.
Just standing there staring. Do you feel like they're still both sides?
It's just, well, just keep looking both sides. It's like one over there, one over there. And then get the odd squeeze on my neck.
I feel like a burn in either side. This is like 2 fingers. Can you still feel it?
Yeah. Constant.
I wonder if they're going to try and use our energy and do something big like last time. That'd be good.
Yeah. What do you think is to happen if, like, one of us women just laid down? I just had the thought of just laying down. Is that weird? It's weird.
Yeah, it's a bit weird, isn't it? Lie down if you want.
Not with everyone around, but like more individually, like.
Well, just literally lie there on the floor and everyone else leave.
I probably wouldn't do it, but I had the thought in my mind.
Do I feel, you know, when you're waiting for a while and something might happen, I'm thinking, what if that happens again, where we give that? What do you reckon?
Catch us off guard.
Yeah.
I think that's what it is, isn't it? It's more about catching us off guard.
Sometimes it's when you're not even looking for it, that's when it happens.
Yeah. Oh, I feel sick.
Do it over there.
Do the exorcist on you, can you imagine?
Blow my hair, pull my hair up.
Pull my hair up.
Come on. Warm me up to you. Need to wound me first.
My neck's not hurting anymore anyway.
No, I think it's because it's a different sort of atmosphere now, isn't it?
You've slammed a gate before, you can do it again.
Do you think it would be better in the courtroom or in the washroom? What one do you think would be more intimidating?
I think maybe in the courtroom, wouldn't we?
Yeah.
The stuff we were getting in there last time, the banging when we were in there.
What we're going to do is everyone's going to go upstairs and do the echo box in the courtroom, and me and CJ are going to do 2 lone vigils down here, all down the corridors.
Jack joins the investigation.
It's the catching off guard though, isn't it? Whenever you do it, it's like they like to know. Do you know what? You're not looking now, so now I'm going to come and get you. Did you just pull my hair?
No.
No way, someone just pulled my hair. Did they?
Oh, we asked it earlier to...
Wow, you got 3 facial recognitions there.
What do you mean?
There's 2 on you and there's 1 that's like on the side.
Oh, no, I thought it went back. It was a proper pull. Is it still on me?
The facial recognition, yeah, there's 1 on yours and CJ's and then there's a 3rd one in between.
Oh my god, it seriously pulled my hair.
Wow.
What?
This is crazy. This is facial.
Oh, and I'm not kidding. I feel like someone's touching me on my side. Are you touching me? Did you just pull my hair? Do you know what? It was like a physical person pulling my hair.
Wow.
How weird is that?
That's crazy.
Well, Thomas, we're not intimidated. Yes, it was a nice little scare for a few minutes. Come on, do your worst. Slam one of the gates. You've got 3 people now. You can use all our energies. He was in that doorway.
Whoa!
It's like him saying, I'm powerful. Right there, it's in the door.
Maybe that's his cell. Maybe that's him.
Oh, God.
That was great, wasn't it?
Earlier, Phil suggested that Joanne and CJ go to the washroom to see if they can provoke this dark entity that he believes is waiting for them.
Okay, so we put the echo box on.
You ready?
Yeah.
Let's go. There's a light just gone on there. Has that not gone really light?
Yeah, it's gone really light out there. Hello? It's just gone really dark.
Who's out there?
Ben?
Ben, is that you?
Ben.
That's really light.
I just said Ben. Ben? Are you out there?
Say Ben. If it's Ben, say your name again.
I can hear something walking.
Who's there?
Who's there?
I don't know what that noise is. Bring it out.
We can hear you.
Get out. No, we're not getting out.
You too afraid to show yourself?
No, we're not getting
We're
out.
not getting out. You'll have to do something more than that. Keep telling us to get out.
We're not getting out. That's 3 times you've said get out. We're not getting out.
You go.
Now stood near the door because this is where we keep getting told to get out. Do you want us to leave? How did it go? Yeah. Didn't you hear yeah? Say that again. Do you want us to leave? Whoa. Shit. Where did that come from? Make a noise again out in the hallway. Go on.
Get out.
We're not getting out until you make another big noise. You make a big noise in here and we get out. What did it say?
Dark. You really are going to have to scare us out. Should we follow you?
Oh, my neck. What should we do? We've been down there how long?
Should we go into that room?
Yeah. Do you want to?
No. Definitely not.
I'm in the courtroom with the Echo Vox. I'm going to do a bit of a session now. We're going to play this, we're going to ask a few questions in between. I'm going to pause it, ask a few more questions and see if we can get any responses of who may be lurking in the courtroom. Spirit, as you can see, I'm now sitting in the chair at the front of the courtroom. Can you please tell me your name if you are here? Burn. Maybe tell me what crimes you committed. Can you even tell me how many spirits are in this room with me right now? This man's followed us from downstairs. I can honestly feel Thomas Gray standing like there in the docks. He would have literally stood there, and this man is shouting, and I can just feel his frustrations, and that's why I stopped the Echovox. And I actually thought I could hear Thomas being said, so it'd be interesting to hear when it's when we analyse things. You also have others in this room as well. We've got some others along the balconies around here as well. Not all of the spirits in this room are as aggressive as Thomas. Thomas is he's not very happy at all. I'm also sitting here, and it's really easy for me to say this because of obviously the hangings and that kind of thing, but I have a really sore neck to my left-hand side here. And that is the impression of someone, what they're putting on me is what's happened to them. Who it is, I keep getting the name of Proctor, and I had it all night. I don't know if his first name was William, but that's what I thought it was. But it's definitely Proctor. And I know I would have been hung for my crimes. And I want to go back to late 1700s, late 1700s, with this man, when he would have hung for his crime. I do feel his crime would have been to do with women, and it probably would have been to do with theft as well. I don't get a name with this man at all, but I know there must have been a judge that sat in this court at some point, and he is a known, he's known locally for passing harsh judgment to people, and being very well known, as I say, in this area. And I feel that there would have been a time where he would have just literally sentenced anyone to death. And I just get this sense of power. And I know the judge's chair is there, but you do get this sense of power sitting here. I almost feel like sitting here, my voice has been restricted, like I want to talk and I can't. And I don't know why that is. But I want to shout, I want to talk, and I can't say anything. And I feel like I'm picking up now on the emotions of someone who just stood directly in front of me here, and I know full well that I have been tried and executed. And I didn't deserve it. I didn't deserve it at all. And I can't talk. I didn't deserve it. I didn't deserve it. That's all I keep hearing. I didn't deserve it. And you didn't deserve it. just can't talk. I want to talk and I can't. I can't defend myself because whatever I'm saying is not going to work. It's not good enough.
Phil had to bring the session to an end because this experience left him emotionally exhausted.
As you're going to see, I got a bit emotional. It's not really like me to get so emotional as I did. The reason was really the mixture of energies that were in there. It went from a very aggressive energy to someone then who clearly was hung when they shouldn't have been. So as you can see, very upsetting experience for me, and quite an emotional way to end the night really as well.
When the investigation was concluded, all of the audio and visuals were independently analysed, and that is when a dark shadow was discovered. Was this the entity of one of the spirits that made contact? Maybe they were being watched all along.
Ladies and gentlemen, this evening, the Paranormal Misfits have presented you with their evidence. Now it is your turn to judge.
Night vision.
How is it?
Haven't signed the form.
How is it? But it wasn't any...
Right, now while we're picking it up, there's some pretty good vibes off the door start here. And remember, Nicky, all I like it.
I need my Kit Kat. What about me first?
From 1770.
One of the most active bollocks, what is it? Some